Welcome, one and all, to Codeweaver Plays Games. Let's switch right on over into the stream, which is in progress, sort of. And we've got audio from the game, so that's good. I don't have to double check that. I even brushed my hair. How do you like them apples? Oh, except my webcam's kind of out of proportion. So we're going to take a moment to fix that, which probably kills the audio. Fantastic. Never a dull moment. I don't know why my webcam settings are going away. I think something's gone slightly hinky with, I don't know, something in my software. I may have to reinstall my Logitech software. Where are we here? Configure video, go into this thing and hit the magic camera control, zoom. Good, we're positioned right about correctly. So now it should preserve this setting. And it doesn't. It doesn't preserve it in OBS, and it doesn't preserve it in the Logitech drivers. I don't know. You know, bit rot. What do? Let's get right on into this. So, and in fact, let's get right on into this because it's a bit loud by hitting the continue button. Alright. So, typical spiel for this series. I am doing a playout of Fallout 4 in the style of Fallout Equestria, sort of. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's going to be pretty obvious in a second, the theme that I'm going for here. But I've taken as many mods as I could find, including mods of other mods, quests and the like, to flesh out the Fallout world and play it in that style. Other than the thematic mods, I've got some visual mods for foliage and storms and other perks to brighten up the environment a little bit, or to, I don't know, make it more memorable. And I also have one or two that are, I guess you could say, either quality of life perks or slightly game breaking in the sense that it's not traditional. One in particular, I carry a lot of stuff. I tend to be a hoarder. I don't want to slow down the game by constantly relaying stuff back to my home base because I want lots of resources for building my settlements. So I don't have carry limits, not realistically. Because I would just get around that by making the game slower, and that's just uncool. So I'm not really game breaking with that, not really to the style of my play. The other thing that is arguably game breaking is I have more than one companion at once, because I feel like it. Also, however, to compensate for that, I am playing it on the hardest mode that isn't survival, and I have gotten wiped out more than once despite having a small army with me, so what are you going to do? I think that's my spiel. I do this at the beginning of every one of them, so you know what to expect. And the other big one is Sim Settlements, which is a really big mod that turns the settlement management stuff from you building everything to you laying out plots of land, and letting your denizens? No, that's not the right word. Settlement migrants, whatever, settlers. Build it themselves. And so you'll see that when I get back. So here is my character that I'm playing. Anybody who knows the theme I'm going after knows exactly who that is, as well as the character behind. We'll introduce the characters in a moment, but you know what? I want to get right on into the game here, because I have babbled on for long enough, and the last time I was aiming to get into Backstreet Apparel here as part of a cleanup or free up the Oberland settlement area, but I kept getting delayed by other interactions, how do I want to put this? Other fights would probably be the best way to put that. So, alright, let's just leave that open so I can mark it as having been visited, basically. I think they maintain their state. Now the problem here is that I get wiped out really quickly if I go into Backstreet Apparel. Like, really, really quickly. Where is... It's over here. It's over here. Because they're really tough. I have played this game through vanilla more than once. This is not a blind playthrough. However, I've forgotten a huge, enormous chunk of it other than the main storyline. Which is the least interesting storyline of the game, I think. The main storyline for me is a thread off of which you can get at the other interesting stuff in the world. So, there you go. If there's an alternate way I can get in here, because going in the front door is super deadly. don't know if I'm gonna have any choice, but I could find a way to get at them from behind. No, I don't think I can get like up there or anything. All right. So basically be in this building. Any way that I can get across from another roof? No, it's actually this building. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't think there's any way to get up there that I could see. All right. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go in there, and this is gonna be grindy. I guarantee you, this is gonna be the grindiest of all grinderificness. Also, if you aren't amused by my thematic approach to this game, and I should have said this at the beginning, there's the door. This is how I'm rolling for this playthrough. It amuses me, it brings me a little bit of joy, and that's just the end of it. So here we go. Alright, so we are going to put a save, an actual named save, in fact, right outside the store, because this is going to happen a lot. Alright.
People want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Yeah? Well, you know what I do. Oh, by the way, this is Piper, in case the voice didn't give it away, for those of you who have played through the game before. Relabeled Daring Do because theme. Alright. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to stay quiet for a moment. And I'm going to quick save the game inside. And I'm going to see what I can do about surviving this. Okay. Yeah. They see at least some of my characters, and that was done. Who smacked me over the head? Somebody smacked me over the head. No, I think it was just, okay. Can I... I'm slightly hurt, so a couple of things to address first is to put on my glasses because I'm getting old. Ugh, apparently. Alright. Only when I go on stream. Markiplier never has this problem. Of course, Markiplier's a little bit younger than I am. Oxhorn never has... I'm not sure. Can't remember if Oxhorn occasionally wears glasses. Doesn't matter. And that's a problem. Alright, there we go. I accidentally turned my headphones off. Alright, so I've got that sorted. What do I want to do here? I want to make sure my weapons... I do have a Molotov. Alright, let's see if I can do this without wasting Molotovs. What have we learned? Alright. Let's... What? Why? I don't know if that did any good, but I'm not sure why it was exploding what appears to be early. Alright. Never mind then.
One way to get that cool and pumping.
Alright. Doesn't matter if we have our lights on at this point. We're like completely visible. Ooh, except I need... Get some food into me. You get more food into me. Okay, my team is very good at what they do, but they're not very good at being sneaky. But I mean, part of that is I think they take their sneakiness cues off of me. I'm not sneaky, but they get into positions where they can be seen where I can't be seen. I think maybe that's the way it goes. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the rules are for companions and sneakiness. If it wasn't clear, I'm not a run and gun kind of guy. Even at the best of times, I'm not a run and gun kind of guy. Unfortunately, oh, no. No, no, you can't. We're all good. But with some luck, my sneakiness won't stall us too much because I do have my crew here, which helps. And I can carry a pile of crap, like an enormous pile of stuff. So I can take stuff with me and solve it later. Anything and everything metal. I find I'm really running low on aluminum on a regular basis.
This is bullshit.
Not really too low on steel, but I'm sure that'll change.
What the fuck was that?
The jet will make you jittery.
Jet will make you jittery.
What the hell was that?
I can at least try to be stealthy. So the reason I'm playing a stealthy style, but I don't have any skill at stealth, is because I put all of my skill, all of my points basically into, largely into intelligence and, I think lucky, with the intent of adding a lot to charisma over my first huge pile of levels, so that I can do all the social stuff, because, you know, friendship and all that. But because my playstyle is very sneaky, that means I'm at a detriment for a while. So. However, if I'm not a complete moron about my sneaking around, I should at least be able to get one shot off. Alright, saving the game here.
Pardon?
Oh, hush, AJ. They're not even in here. Alright, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that. Oh, advanced locks. And I don't think I can get into an advanced terminal. Oh. Again, my usual play style completely screwed by... Oh, actually, I can get into this. Alright. Let's try taut. Nope, taut.
I'm in.
Lucky guess. Alright, disengage lock. I've got a lot of skills I want to make up for, let me tell you. That's going to take time.
Whoa, shut the fuck up a second. I hear something.
No, you don't.
You saw something?
You didn't hear nothing. Not a thing. Oh, I'm having so much fun traveling around the Commonwealth with my posse.
Halfway done.
It worked.
Citizen finished setting up a home. Oh, good. Okay, so that message, by the way, all the stuff floating around in the upper corner here is all from the Sim settlement stuff. I can't figure out a way to turn off that diagnostic panel. Never could. And I didn't look around hard enough to figure it out. If anybody knows, feel free to let me know. But the...
What the fuck was
Oh.
Shit's got ambushed. Shook up over nothing.
Yes, yes. Downside to having this many companions is they're a little bit pushy in a very real sense.
Hey.
And a little bit loud, but never
That was
mind.
all I had. Perfect.
Alright. Ah, teddy bear. One of the unwritten rules of my playthrough is I'm going to rescue everything even remotely teddy bear-like in the game. No exceptions. Contingent on me actually spotting it, mind you. Alright. Because there needs to be at least something in our this world that represents just a little bit of joy.
Hey. Payback time, boogeyman.
Oh god, run a lot. Run a lot because I can die very easily. And completely whiff the shot.
Won't be bothering anybody now.
Ooh, sorry. Let's get this over with, shall we? You held your own there, boy. My bad.
Alright. Seriously though, if they're even slightly powerful enemies, it is very easy for us to get overwhelmed. My level's too low and my weaponry is just not fantastic. Alright, we can get our lights back on, which will help a little bit. Oh, check this out. Okay, so this is a Sim Settlement upgrade. Industrial building class unlocked, organic materials. Settlers assigned to a building of this type will focus on getting organic materials instead of mixed junk. Oh, nice. So, I'm going to head back to town and I'll go into what all that means for those of you who are joining me just on this particular video. I do encourage you to go back and watch the others, though. Actually, because I separate out the questy stuff from the buildy stuff, there is in fact one major video that I did that that showed roughly how I laid out my my first settlement. And that's worth watching on its own if you're interested in that side of what I'm doing here. I don't actually know how to use the Sim settlement stuff all that well. I'm really kind of just beginning. I took a stab at it. Oh god, a master lock that I can't open again. Alright, so what do I do in cases like this? I tell you what I'm going to do. Aside from pop in here and grab a few things from behind the scenes.
Oh, silly me. Again.
Alright, so I came up in here, I came into here, I head upstairs. So I've got an ongoing text file that I'm writing down. This is the heck is the name of this place? Backstreet Apparel. Backstreet Apparel. Upper floor master safe. Because I hate not being able to get into things. Especially, I mean, there's going to be loot everywhere, and especially since I'm playing on hard mode, everything is going to give me really good loot, or most things are going to give me really good loot. But there are occasionally clues and interesting bits of lore, and I just don't like not being able to get into places. So this is torture for me not to be able to get into places. But
Got it.
eventually I'm going to have to make a pass back through all of this. Now we can't get to the roof. don't think there was ever a back way in here, because I don't think we can get up to here from down below. Not without jump jets. I mean, if you had jump jets, which I won't be getting for quite a long time. Do. Right. Let's take a look. What have we got up here? Sorry, I had to go and save that somewhere. Realized I'd left it open as a text file, but I hadn't actually saved it. Oh, look, a teddy bear. We're taking that with us.
Hey!
Alright, so we're going to save, and we're going to see if there is a quick way down. We have saved because there's quite a good chance that I'll simply fall off to my death, which would be hilarious, I'm sure. See if there's anything interesting we can get to up here. That looks kind of interesting, shall we? Nope. The answer to that is no, because I'm not a superhero. What have we learned? All right. But all of that having been said, I should be able to maybe cheese our way down to the surface here with some effort and a forethought. Yeah, I should be able to drop down onto this. Drop down onto this. Okay, I didn't actually expect to make that jump. Alright, and then down onto here. Okay, so now we're down, and every pony's joining us down on the ground here. Alright. Codsworth and crew will be along momentarily. Alright, so what are we going to do next? We do have to return to Oberland, but I don't want to go there directly because when I originally set out to do this quest, I actually had a small army of other things I wanted to do in the area. I wanted to do return to Abbott and talk to Ellie, two things that I have to do at Diamond City Market. I want to then report my success and then head up and do Paladin Danza's quest, first quest. Not that I plan to necessarily do the Brotherhood of Steel route. I kind of find them a little obnoxious in this game, unethical in this game. Some interesting stuff, though. One of the things I learned from one of my favorite YouTubers, especially for the Fallout universe, Oxhorn, who does a lot of Fallout lore stuff and gameplay. He's fantastic. One of the things he goes through is a quest for the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 4, which was cut. And I'm not going to reveal what that was because why not go and give him some love? Go say hi to Oxhorn. Go watch some of his videos. But in particular, see if you can track down the video I'm referring to. He talks about alternative endings, basically. The Brotherhood of Steel. One of the quests got cut. It's a shame because I think it would have made a very interesting ending. I agree with Oxhorn's sort of revelations on this point. All right, so heading south, right, basically that way. All right. Now, we're not going to get into any major fights by cutting through Raider territory if we can avoid it. Because there's lots of time to do that kind of stuff when it's not going to take us forever and a day to fight through them. Like once I'm up quite a few more levels, especially in weaponry. This is not a weapon-centric character at present. Oh, and I was going to stop by the Boston Bordello. All right, so amongst the... I think I added about 6 or 8 quests. Not because I needed more quests for the game. There's lots of quest mods out there. Some are better than others. But a few of them, I guess, really well suited the Fallout Equestria universe. So these mods were modded to be compatible with this style of theme that I've got on purpose. Not just accidentally, but properly done. This was one of them. It's a little spicy in the sense that, I mean, it's not really that spicy, but it's basically, there's a bordello with quests that relate to that. Not that Fallout isn't plenty dark already, but fair warning, I'm going to do some of these quests. I've got a few other quests that are in here. Another one is, and I can't remember what it's called, another one has some somewhat darker themes along the same lines, so we'll see what happens. You have been fairly warned. I mean, this is a Fallout game, so you know what you're getting into, right? This is a shooter. There's some really dark themes threaded throughout the Fallout universe. So blah, 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 warned, and so on and so forth. This is not kid-friendly. Not really. PG-13 at best. All right. All right, so we're going to head... Is the bordello here? I might as well stop by here and at least see what the start of the quest is. Yeah, it's in fact right here. All right. What the heck? It's going to be one of the few added quests that I've actually touched on in the playthrough so far. So let's do this. Let's find out what this is about. Now, I started this quest line by encountering somebody who was outside and needed help. They were being accosted by a raider gang or something like that. I'll have to check the quest log. And I'm not having that. That's not friendly. All right, let's check the actual quest log. That was don't think it was Saints and Sinners. That's the other one, incidentally. Oh no, it is Saints and Sinners, in fact. But now that I'm in here, I don't want to steal any of this, thank you.
They need more men working here. That's the problem. There's never enough men.
Well, that's probably true.
Water, whiskey, or wine? For me, it depends on the day and the year if you like wine.
So,
Excuse me.
I expect...
Time goes on all night, sister. It's 100 caps for a ticket.
Cute.
Why did he have to come here? There's like a million others he could have gone to.
So, yeah. I guess that's part of why this one was converted. First of all, it sort of thematically fits the world, thematically fits Fallout Equestria, and it's all fully voiced. Like, there's a lot of effort. Man, the modding community is insane for this game.
You mean besides a working dick?
You must be thinking of someone else. My shit's made to chip diamonds.
Uh-huh. Sure it is, pal. But also, the fandom for MLP is also crazy prolific with writing and art and all of that. So, a good marriage.
Hey.
It's actually
Sorry.
it's actually a
Hey there.
I always believe that a lady comes first. Just 100 caps and I'll prove it.
I'll think
Maybe.
about it.
Don't think too hard now. I'm right here.
So where was I going with that? Yes, also very creative fandom. In fact, that's how Fallout Equestria came to be. It is literally a fan-built world, a huge book, several series, in fact, for those of you who aren't aware, and both in print and digital forms, audio forms, animated clips done of some of it. It's just bananas, absolutely bananas. All right. Anyway.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well. All right. Now, of course, this mod.
Hey.
Hey there, handsome. Just 100 caps and I'll take you to heaven.
I'll think about it.
Don't think too hard, cutie. You might pop something.
Okay. Yeah, right then.
Hey.
Hey, nice gear you got there. Not that I'm gonna steal it or anything. Seriously, I don't know what those other scabs told you, but I'm an addict, not a thief.
Okay. Addicted to what
What
Ken's?
kind of chems are we talking about?
Chems? Who said anything about chems? Those I just use for fun. No, I'm addicted to modding. You wanna put some fuzzy dice on your shotgun? I'm your girl.
That's epic. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay.
So what do you do here?
I'm in charge of the bar and the drinks. Goons and whores not included. Point is, I'm selling. Everybody else is buying. No use even learning their names, seeing as they'll all be dead in a week. Of course, your
Ugh,
mileage may
that's
vary.
dark. How
Just
about your
curious
thoughts?
what you're thinking.
Low fives are underrated. High fives are just way too much effort.
Okay, side fives then, maybe? Okay, are you the brothel
Who
owner?
owns this place?
Who actually,
That would
who
be the
does
man
own it?
upstairs. As in literally, up the stairs and to your left.
Okay. Well, let's
Let's
barter.
see
Let's
what
find
you
out
got.
what,
The drinks you gotta buy. And the barb is on the house. You don't got anything against houses, do you? Awkward.
okay. Interestingly, for liking to mod things, as it were, not a lot in the modding area here. I don't need to sell anything just at the moment. I think I'm good. Although, no, there are no plushes in her inventory, so I'm actually okay. We're good. All right. I guess. Oh, good. Medical facilities. I mean, you should have medical facilities in a place like this.
Don't tell my wife I'm here. To the wrong conclusion.
Or the right one, buddy. Up the stairs and on the left? No, those. Oh, that maybe in the back here. Come on, out of my way. Urgh. Ah, here we go. And this goes. Where does this go? Oh, okay, just more bathrooms. That's fine. Hey, Chase.
Want to spend the night? I'll make it worth your while. Just 100 caps.
You know,
I'll
I'm
think about it.
just gonna be
Don't
polite
think
here.
Too hard now.
Hey, look. Hey.
Right here.
They got a job to do. Yeah, right. I can't steal any of this. My fingers hovering over the E key, like grab everything in sight, and of course I don't want to do that here because that'd be rude. All right.
They say in the olden days that enlightened men drank wines made of the finest grapes. I contend that fruit has no place in the hallowed halls of a brewery. Another drink, Penelope.
Are you sure you should be drinking so much? What if you end up an addict like your customers?
My dear, that'll never happen. I don't drink to get drunk. Drink for clarity. See, liquor is called the spirit for a reason. And inside this wellspring of mana is the very soul of the world, whose secrets I will someday unlock. So yes, pour me another drink.
Boss, the Saints came after us again. We gotta hit him back this time.
I suppose we're running out of cheeks to turn. Are you sure this intel you received is good?
It's good.
Then it's settled. You will take care of the Saints, and I'll take care of these spirits.
One other thing. I want to take this girl with me. She showed real moxie out there.
You got it, Sadie.
Just do me a favor and spare me the details. You know I can't stand the thought of blood.
Will do. Alright, follow me and stay close. The church isn't too far from here, but that doesn't make it safe.
Mr. Q's teaching me about the world. Today I learned about something called York.
Good. Glad we're getting an
Hey,
education here.
I have trouble with multiplication tables. Adding and subtracting is easy now. Mr. Q has me count the bottles when he drinks.
Possibly not the best teaching tool, but hey, look, any port in a storm.
Softy. Sometimes, though, I feel like his brain is mush too. If you need a drink, try asking Molly downstairs. You might want to check your order, though. I'm not entirely sure she speaks English.
Incidentally, obviously, this mod didn't get built for the MLP Equestria theme.
Hey.
It got made just for Fallout 4. This is a mod on top of a mod, so there you go.
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the Boston Bordello.
Thank you. Tell me about the attack. Tell me about the attacks
How
in the
bad's the situation out there?
If it has anything to do with fighting, then talk to my people. I don't know and I don't want it. Violence makes me queasy. I believe that's why alcohol impairs one's coordination and increases the libido. God wants us to make love, not war.
Let me just point out that if it's increasing your libido but impairing your coordination, you're not going to get very far. Alright. After a point, anyway. Alright, you're in charge?
And you're in charge here?
Yes, and for that we have my sister to thank. I wanted to open a boutique. Of course, should I fail as its steward, she has informed me that she will, and I quote, choke me to death with my own scrotum. But that's
nice wording, thank you.
What she'll do to my men.
Okay, but why a brothel?
All the ways to make caps. Why this?
That's a question for my sister, but I can't say I'm completely against the idea. If for no other reason than to ruffle the feathers of the prohibitionists. All I can say is
That's
this.
actually a perfectly good reason.
One cast a stone, cast it at the gun runners. They're the ones doing the harm.
Oh, hey, look, no judgment here. Absolutely no judgment here. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself. What's your story?
Well, to answer that, you have to answer the age-old question. What defines a man? Is it
Okay.
the potions he drinks, notches on his belt, or the lies he speaks? The only answer I can provide is to pour you a glass and let you walk a mile in my shoes. Then, you will know who I am.
Alright, well, I
That's
think
all for
that's
now.
all.
Then I will continue my conversation with this bottle, uninterrupted. Goodbye.
Should make it clear that the reason I'm slightly cringing is just because it's unexpected for me to find a quest built around this in the game. Again, no judgment.
You need something?
Sex work is
I've
work.
learned that there is little in life as pointless.
Alright. Yeah, we're not fiddling with that. I would love... Oh, it's not actually a real terminal, so I can't get into that anyway. Okay. Plus, lifetime of... bad value judgments then learned, I guess you could say, like a lot of people my age. Anyway. Okay. What's in here? Just bedrooms? At least sleeping bedrooms. No, this is fine. Okay, yep. Good layout. Could fix a couple of the doors, though. I mean, look, if you're making decent caps here, you should probably... Hey, Molly. And Lola. Okay, so... Basically, I think we just want to head out. Okay.
She jumps in. The wrong conclusion.
Alright. Let's see what we can do to help these people. Brain is not functioning. Did I miss out? Where am I supposed to go here? Did they actually build? Wait for settlers to finish constructing homes. They haven't quite constructed all the homes. All right. Meet Sadie at the Holy Mission Congregation Church. Well, where the heck is that? Oh. Okay, so before we do that, we're going to go south and sort this mess out, because I got a couple of things to sort out down here. Alright, we were heading south when we started all of this. Let's keep heading south. Oh, and we should be safe. Once you see the signs of Diamond City and get past them, you're usually within the safe zone. Not likely to be accosted by bad guys. Don't know if that's universally safe, but... So let's clear up a few things here. Because we've gone and done quite a few little combat missions, and that's good practice, but it uses up a lot of resources, and it's not getting me a lot of... XP, like doing the quests is a better way for me to level up right now than doing combat missions.
Head on inside.
Yeah, thanks. Especially from a time perspective. I mean, a lot of the questy missions are going to have combat-y stuff, but then I'll get XP for both the quest and the combat experience. So I have to get myself leveled fairly quickly here. I need to be at level 20, I think, probably by the in order for me to feel like I'm making some decent progress. Just because I gotta get one more level in charisma. I gotta get 2 levels in leadership before I can really go to town on stuff that's going on in the Sim settlements, I think. It may not be universally true, but I gotta at least... I think I gotta... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Alright. So we gotta head to the back here. Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Diamond City surplus is where you can sell all those scraps you scavenged.
Shoot people, lady? My dad says outside to shoot people.
Huh?
Okay, okay.
Yes?
We should also, incidentally...
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I was gonna go to the wall. I should also stop by the radio?
You're back. You find that paint?
I did. Here you go. Yeah, here we go.
Wasn't easy, but I found some. Yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
You betcha, buddy. Is there... Oh, right here. Paint. Why do I not have green paint? How do I not have green paint? Did I leave it back at... probably left it back at... I did, didn't I? Okay, new problem. I gotta go find my green paint.
Go ahead and put some paint on the wall.
No,
Thunder is yours and all that.
I can't do that until I actually find the proper green paint, because I'm not gonna screw up this quest by painting it blue. That'd be just rude. Okay. So many things I want to set up here, quests that I want to do for these for this city, including the radio DJ quest would be kind of cool.
You keep looking at me like that, I'm gonna start thinking you're a simp.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Pretty good, thanks.
Yeah.
All right. This is not where I intended to go. I just had it in my brain. Go do the radio DJ quest. So I do remember a few of the quests because I loved a few of the characters. Let's find out how this translates to pony terms, shall we?
My dear, we need to talk. Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle of story. I am crossing lips, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Meyerlurk.
A Meyerlurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
I forgot you were there, Yeti. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Hey there.
Hey, what's your story? Mercenary? Caravan guard?
Neither, actually.
Wrong on both tries.
I can usually spot a hired gun on the first look. Maybe you just give off an armed and dangerous vibe.
Well, you got
anyway,
that.
I'm just kicking back and sharing stories while I'm between things. I've been all over, seen vaults, pre-war ruins, and plenty of monsters.
Tell me about the vaults.
You've been to a vault?
Yeah. Ever heard of Vault 81? They're standoffish, but every once in a while, they'll let new people in.
Let's hear your best monster story.
I'm from Diamond City. You want to talk something really scary? It's the Institute and their sense. Don't go to University Point. Trust me, you don't want to know what they're capable of.
Sounds like a place I should visit.
So you explore old ruins?
Last place I was going to check out was Salem. Real old town far to the north. Never made it though. Got a bad feeling about that area.
Cool.
See you around, Hawthorne.
Yeah, take it easy.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, right. Okay, do I know you?
Do I know you?
No. But I've heard of you. I'm always
Interesting.
looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
All right, what's the job?
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you, I can assure you that it will be dangerous. And that you'll be paid fairly.
Okay, what is the
I don't
reward?
mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot.
Uh-huh.
He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that.
This could
Come
be...
down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
That could actually be a good quest to generate some both resources and XP, actually. Nice. I totally forgotten about that quest, and I totally forgotten it started out here. That's kind of cool.
I don't know why we let
What else we got hanging around here? Oh, hey, Scarlet.
Hi there.
And
You can
everyone
order
forgets
drinks
he's a
and food here
freaking
at the
simp.
bar.
Who's the owner?
Who owns this bar anyway?
The Bobrov brothers picked this place up a few years ago. Vadim Bobrov is the loud one, Yefim Bobrov is the quiet one, and I'm the one that has to listen to them argue with each other all day.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, sure.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Here you are.
Probably not a lot here, but yeah. Although there are 38 rounds. No, you know what? Let's not worry about.
Damn sins. Hiding among us.
Oh, look at that.
Hey there.
So, I just quit my job. Don't get me wrong, it's kind of shitty. Still, I'd feel better about the decision if I didn't need the money to, you know, eat.
Work on my settlement.
You come work for me?
No fucking way. That'd be perfect. Where do you need me?
All right, so this is a consequence of sim settlements. Now that has been, I think, at least partially modded to my equestrian theme here, but not all of it. And the interesting thing about it is that you can actually find settlers around the environment and on purpose talk to them and send them up. I don't recall that being in the main game, at least not a strong way to get people to go to your individual colonies, settlements. But maybe I'm misremembering. But the point is, it should actually be fairly easy to spot. I think of the models that have not been converted over, these ones seem to be fairly common. But in any case, let's send you up to Sanctuary Hills. It's the only one that I have sort of sorted out.
Everyone just bought.
All right. All right.
Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard.
Everybody taking a seat. That's great. All right.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead though. Now let me know when you're ready to order.
Is this your bar?
So, this your bar?
Damn straight it is. My brother Yefim and I make the best moonshine in the entire Commonwealth. We call it Bobrov's Best. Had to start renting out rooms just so customers had a place to safely pass out after drinking.
Alright, somebody pinging me on Discord. We'll have to see whether or not that means that I'll have to cut this short. Alright.
Sure. Let's take a look.
That's what I like to hear.
And same thing as the waitress, and that's fine.
Oh, a customer. Need a room?
Tell me about the day I got
What's
in.
the story with this place?
Not much to say. We sell food, drink, and rooms. Mainly for traders that come to the area. My brother Vadim runs the bar. Scarlett's our waitress, and she helps me keep the rooms clean. As much as they can be.
Residential building class unlocked, multi-person homes. Sweet. So Sim Settlements has a number of different levels of complexity that you can choose to play at. You can make it more micromanagey or you can make it more automated. I wanted to set it up as, I want to plan it out, but I want to see what they build. And so I've left most of the stuff to them. I'm not going to like micromanage. I want these residences to be multi-home, and I want these ones to be single home, and I want them to be classified one way or the other, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's supposed to be a very complex mod so that you can engage it with whatever level of management you want to do. For me, I just kind of want to see how it operates in its most automated form, just as a starting place. It might make it more complex later. My apologies for the temporary delay in the stream. This occasionally happens when I get distracted by other stuff. I don't have people pinging me all that often, so I do occasionally have to respond. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, I think I got that sorted out. Alright, blah blah blah. Let's get back to the thing I'm here for, which is to be doing streaming. So, yeah, multi-person homes. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how that has affected my settlement when I get back there.
Maybe later.
Yeah, sure.
Now, I thought that was going to trigger a quest, but perhaps not. Oh, Evan?
Oh, I gotta find some work. Any work. Grunt work, office work, just something with the word work in it.
Yep, so there's another settler. Let's,
What do you think?
Oh, on second
oops,
thought,
shouldn't have clicked past
a
that.
map and some directions might be better. Don't want to get lost.
That's totally fine. I've only got the one settlement sorted out because, you know, you think automated, everything's going to be done for me. No, not really. I still have a lot of work to. Oops, I don't want to. Oh, hello. Was there a? I can take this, join the railroad, huh? Well, I know what that's technically about, but we won't deal with that just now.
Again, I can take your order whenever.
Here we go. You know, I've never actually managed to get a piece of that pie. The chances are apparently ridiculously low. All right, let's go actually talk to the DJ.
Yes? Yes?
That would be back here, if I recall. Oh yeah, up here. This is going to be very, very cramped, but let's give it a shot.
Hi.
Pardon?
Yeah, it's going to be a little complicated. Hey, Travis.
I don't, okay. I usually don't.
Hey, Travis.
This is why.
Oh, buddy. All right. Well, all right. Maybe we get hit up for that quest later. So now we got a problem. I came in here to do the paint thing. I can't do the paint thing, so I'm gonna have to go find that green paint again, which is a bit of a problem. So I thought I would have had it with me. I need to go to Ellie, who's in this alleyway that I'm not getting to because I'm trapped by Geo. What a light. That's a novel thing, right? Man, all these ponies sleeping rough.
Yes.
Alright. The detective agency, that's where I'm headed. So what's this quest?
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Sure. Who's the client?
Who's our client? A fisherman whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry. Like, he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but... no. I'm not sure it was important.
What was it?
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
I do have a slightly sassy streak, and I haven't been sassy lately, so...
So is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Okay. Well, I also know what that quest is, and that's not what I'm doing right away. That one's a very late game quest. Mostly by personal decision. Okay, so I am, instead of I guess I kind of gotta go to Oberland Station, don't I? That's kind of the next thing. Now,
Yes?
the astute amongst you will realize that I could very easily fast travel there, since I, by definition, have been there at least once before.
Yes.
I don't like to fast travel. Breaks my immersion. However, this is a stream, so I will do it now and again. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to Oberland, but then I'm going to fast travel up to Sanctuary to figure out if I lost my green paint somewhere. And at the same time, we can check out to see what's going on with the citizens. Make sure every pony's safe. I'm not actually sure where the music is coming for all of this. So I don't think it's the stock. It might have been substituted by any of a myriad of mods. Oh, hello. Got a little bit of local weather coming in. Doesn't appear rad-filled, so it's probably just stormy weather. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a mood.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance of surviving. Hi.
Hey, Cricket.
Buy my big guns now, because you bet your ass your enemies will.
Okay, what's for sale?
What kind of stuff do you have?
If it can chamber cock and spit out lead, then I sell it. I sell slashers and clobberers too for those maniacs that might get close. But hot death flying faster than the speed of sound. Oh, my knees are getting weak just from thinking about it.
Oh, at least you love your work.
Let's see
All
what
right.
you have.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Just for you.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Now, what I really need to do is get a reminder. what I really need to do is get a reminder on what my weapons take. So of the ones I actually regularly use, by the way, I obviously have some expansions on that too, apparently, as part of some of the stuff I did. I didn't go after specifically having additional weaponry, but they were probably on the recommended list to support other mods. So we got 308s for that. So what do we got here? That's going to take fusion cells. This is going to take 10 millimeters. So basically, it's 308s that I'm largely after, that I very often run into problems stocking.
Got a hankering for melting
Not,
face?
I can't quite do enough damage with them, so it often takes quite a few of them. So yeah,
Let's
barter.
see what you've got.
Yeah. Okay. So buy all the 308s we can. Yeah, it's fine. I am gonna want 44s for the heavy pistol, and I think it's the 50s that I'm going to need once I get the snipers sorted out. So I'm sort of starting to build a stockpile. The 44s are kind of rare though, and all the fusion cells I can carry. Plus, do you have? You don't have any of the electromagnetic cartridges, but I don't have a ghost gun anyway. The spray and pray. It's a 40. It takes 45. It looks like I'm not sure what that is. I guess it's a sniper shotgun of some kind. No. I honestly don't know. So this one does 31 damage, accuracy 69. The one I think it's kind of in that category, although it uses different bullets, is Little Mac. 59 versus, yeah, 31. I eventually want to set myself up for collecting all of the specialty weapons I can, just to collect them, I guess. Especially everything, really, but I'm not going to do that now because I just don't have the money for it. So is that going to do it for the moment? I think so. So let's go and start with I generally don't tend to use the 5.56s. Those are for the like the Gatling guns and the like. Not really my weapon of choice. So we're going to sell those off. I don't know if I'm ever going to need the 45s. I'm going to say no, because the pistol I have, the auto pistol I have, takes the 10mm rounds. And for the heavy pistols, like the heavy standard pistols, I'm going to go with Little Mac, which is a thematically added gun. And that takes 44s. So I think I'm actually going to sell off my 45s because I don't think I need them. I'm going to be going from the 308s to the 50s eventually. So that buys me a large amount of leeway, if you will. I'm not going to use the plasmas or the shotgun shells. And now I've oversold, as it were. So let's see what else I can get here that might be of use. I think tuned sniper rifle. Nice. Okay, so let's buy a few of these. I do prefer the Molotovs to the fragmentation grenades, but oh, what the heck, you know? Oh, fusion cores. Let's buy as many of those as we can get our hands on, because we're going to need those eventually. So we're going to have to sell off some more stuff to afford that. So now we're going to deal in the weapons, which I've got going to have quite a few that I'm not going to be using. Hunting rifle, fine. Bolt actions I don't tend to use. The pipes I don't tend to use. Submachine gun is the one that takes the 45s. Yeah, I won't be using those. Look at that. This one's hardened piercing. This one's just called armor piercing. And it's just that it has slightly more accuracy. Yeah, alright. We'll sell this one off and we'll keep this one. Alright, 10 millimeter. I got an extra laser musket. Ooh, but that one's focused. Way better range. Damage is actually slightly better. So we're going to sell off that one because we now have a better one. Nice. Switchblade, tire iron, missile launcher, plasma pistol, double barrel shotgun. We're keeping the syringer rifle. Got a little ways to cover yet, so I'm gonna keep some casual outfits. Now we'll get 1 million of those. All the harnesses in the world. Long johns, raider leathers, drifter, farmer's clothes. Don't need the greaser jacket or the road leathers or the surveyor's outfit. Only need one of the masks. All the bandit rags can go away. Baseball cap. Clean tan suit. Actually, let's keep that one. I should really store that. It's part of one of my armor sets, but I don't like wearing it because it kind of looks goofy on the character if I see my own character talking to others. I really should find a mod that basically allows me to wear it but doesn't display it. But whatever. Houndstooth suit and tie. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep one of the Minutemen outfits. Newsboy caps. Red bandana. Those rings are what enable me to carry lots and lots of stuff. Road fatigues, road flannels, sack hoods, yellow flight helmet goes away. The eyeglasses are terrible on this character. So are the sunglasses. But we're keeping the other eyewear. I'm going to keep the bowler hat, I think. Coast Guard hat. Sure, why not? A hat for all occasions. Except that one. Army helmet. PA helmet. So we got some Raider. All right. Raider power armor pieces. Can we... There should be marked PA in the list. Yeah, they don't have any. Okay, that's fine. Do I want to keep around the power armor pieces? Yeah, I'm gonna collect. Am I ever gonna use it? You know what? The short answer is no. Leather light armor. Metal light armor. Metal light armor painted. That'll do. We're good, right? All right, so we're going to accept this, confirm the trade. I think we made a good bargain here. But we do have to head out, and we have to head out east in particular, because we are headed... Actually, west in particular, because I can't tell directions. Oh, yeah, there's Vault 81. Nice. I'm not going to go there right away, but okay, so I'm going to head west to the first major road, then head north and go up the... Actually, it's not the first major road, it's the rail line, and then I'm going to head north straight up to Oberland Station. So let's go and do that. West it is.
Hey, at least it's honest.
Alright. Save now, save often, save over. Okay. Very thematic. How close am I to the... I am in fact nowhere close. But I also need to head a little bit north. We're at the edge of Raider territory. Let's not tick them off. No. Come on, guys. Just run like crazy, okay? I don't know if any of you were involved in that little skirmish, but let's just, let's not tempt fate. Now, I think it's here somewhere. No, it's ahead a little bit before it heads north. This is one of the metro tunnels beneath me, I guess. I don't remember which one. We'll find out as I cross over it. Yeah. So that's one of the major underground areas that starts to lead beneath the city. Is that Quincy back there? Is that where that roughly is? I don't recall. So many places I half remember recognizing from previous playthroughs. All right. I should recognize this because I think this is the route. It is the route. This is the route that Dogmeat took us through. The problem during the Kellogg quest, but the problem with this route is the last time I came through here, I got accosted by quite a few raiders. So let's be super careful here because this is going to be if this is going to be a fight. Man, I really do need an upgrade to my skill set so that I can tell at a distance whether or not these are bad guys. Because, I mean, they probably are, but I really don't like taking pot shots at them. Yeah, see?
Hey there.
Hey there, doll. If you're interested in making some easy scratch, boss just put together a proof for a new job.
Alright, what's the job?
What's the job?
You gotta get the details from Bobby. You know, Bobby No-Nos and Good Neighbor. I don't know nothing else about it.
Oh. Bobby's quests. Very good. Now, did I clear these areas out up here? Probably, yeah. Pretty sure I did. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Oh, and here's a problem. I don't have my new weaponry sort of tied up in my... Okay, here we go. I gotta sort this out. This is my ported powerful sniper rifle, but I don't have the new auto pistol set to 1. And I don't have the new laser musket set to 2. Oh god, alright, hang on. Got to do a couple of things to make sure I don't die horribly here. Butt chops, good enough. Go. Where the hell are you at? Oh jeez. Run, run. Run a lot, hide in a bush. I did not expect that. Okay, hang on. Checking my map. Alright. Alright. Crap, crap. Crappity crap, crap, go. Panic. And death, because of the explosion. Alright, that's going to take me quite a ways back, because I didn't save, I don't think, during that run and gun. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, caught my saddle off, as it were. Alright, I'm way back here. So let's get my weapon set up here and then, like, save stuff. Alright, here we go. 10mm auto. 1. Oops, come on, back in there. So, and then my laser musket. 2. All right. This is the, you see, I would have shot this guy if I didn't remember this guy was basically.
If you're interested in making some easy
Yeah. Sure.
Sounds good.
You got to talk to Bobby Nolan.
Okay, that's fine. All right. I need to be able to tell, and I can't do this with perception, whether or not these are good guys or bad guys. The only reason I know they're bad guys is because I just... And here they come. It's gonna be a very slow combat. No, come on, guys. Don't directly engage. Not yet, anyway. It's just too dangerous. Oh, there we go. It's on. Where are you? Oh, that's Nick. You what? Back on your feet, little Pip. Pip, I need you up and about, buddy. Come on. I think you're just one of the trigger men, aren't you? Okay. All right. Not like the run and gun strategy. Oh, especially because it's getting me killed. All right. All right. This is just as tough a battle as the last time I passed through. So, I mean, this is basically the problem. Is it doesn't matter that I have numbers. Everyone's more or less scaled to me, and we are really weak at this point. I don't have the firepower to compensate for the fact that my level isn't super high. All right. We have to do this slowly. We have to take long shots. Oh, come on. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. No, we're not.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Playing the early sniper when you don't have a whole lot else going for you. It's a tough gig.
garden.
Nope, nope, nope. Back off. Everyone back off. A little whiff, although I don't see how it could be. I guess it's just because my a little bit of variability in the way the shot goes because of my accuracy. If I can even take out 2 or 3 of them, it'll make this a lot easier. I can't hit them from this distance. And there it is. It's all going to heck. And it's managed to get way behind me? Is that the shtick here? How far back do I have to go to get safe? They're really hunting me down. All right. Oh God, blood bugs. That several things about that are not good. No, very, very bad. Like, I couldn't even use the blood bugs to my advantage there because there was no way for me to wrestle my way into getting close enough to them. Like, I just couldn't lead the two groups together without getting shot. Okay, this is a problem. This is going to be an ongoing problem, and I'm starting to think that this is not a good use of my time. I can eventually get past them, but I'm going to use a lot of resources doing it. And the problem is I just don't have the weaponry. Or the skills. So I have to start playing this more smartly by capitalizing on the fact that I'm going to be able to do a lot of the quests with level, I guess more level appropriate, I hope level appropriate, bad guys to deal with. It's just too tough. I will eventually have the right weaponry to be able to take them on, but... Oh boy. That's less good. Guarding that, right? Like way up there. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just... What happens if I do this? I've just saved it, so... Can you even get down here? Like, I mean, before your aggro runs out?
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
I mean, you can pathfind down here. I have very little doubt about that. Let's, I'm gonna turn the music, in fact, all the way off. Primarily because I haven't been monitoring whether or not my streams have actually been stripped out of their audio. Oh, crap. You sorted. This big float fly will do. Ow.
That's one way to get that coolant.
Ooh. Ooh, and we're hidden. Okay. Okay. They managed to roll down the hill. It'd be a shame if we actually lost their stuff. It'll be really, really annoying if I lost their stuff. All right, so the one that I took out was here somewhere. There was a second. Was that the second one? That tumbled off the hill here? Let's do a quick scout. Probably. Alright. Alright, so we won't worry further about that. How many of them did we actually manage to take out from the group up there, though? Because, somewhat ironically, I may have thinned out the herd just enough to... Were there really only the two of them? No, there had to have been more than the two of them taking us out. I mean, that was just plain brutal. Nope. definitely not alone. That was an error. Man, when Pinky manages to get in there for a hand-to-hand combat, she is absolutely beyond the pale. So there were, I think, 4 of them that managed to do that to me. So this is sort of the point, right? I have more than 4 companions, plus myself. And they still handily took me out, just because there's only so much you can sort of lean into numbers. I mean, it helps enormously, but you need the right gear. And there were more of them down there. All right, all the way back up, please.
Somewhere.
We are going all the way back up. And we're finding cover. Like, right the heck now, please. That's Nick, okay. Do not mess with Pinkie Pie, I'm just saying. Alright. That's enough of that. North we go. I did not actually expect to be able to take those guys out. Yeah. In fact, I'm not sure if the 2 groups were directly related, but in any case, numbers helps, but experience, yeah, can't knock experience. Is there anything in this building? I don't remember this building. But now we have to investigate it because isn't this curious? Curiouser and curiouser. Really have to stop drinking coffee at this hour, let me tell you. Water's good. Why does it always seem like I'm wearing my glasses crooked? Oh, well, whatever. What the... Oh. Whoa, hello. I'm baffled. Okay. Can I get up here? I'm trying. Yeah. I am officially what? Okay. This is wild. Go back to the Commonwealth. This is officially the coolest thing ever. I don't know what mod actually incorporates this. It's got to be some part of the quest. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the forest. Okay, so, oh, I see. So set the location and then pull the lever to get to that location. So it's sort of a stylized fast travel. I wonder if this is part of a quest line that will actually incorporate me using it. That is wild. Man, the modding community is absolutely, completely insane. Wow, that's super interesting. Where did I end up? I said the forest. Oh! Well, that's definitely not where I want to be. Alright, new rules. Hello?
Raiders jumped us. You gotta help.
Okay. Okay. Are my posse not here?
Over here. I ain't letting you get out. Whoa, you win. Lights him out.
Okay. Did you take somebody out over here? I'm probably never going to find their body in this bog. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to go hunting in the bog. Can I talk to you though?
Hey.
Didn't expect help from a stranger. Thanks.
Okay, looking for a new
You
home.
looking for a new place to settle?
Could be. Why? Do you know of somewhere good?
Yeah, join me.
I sure do.
Thanks. See you there in a day or two.
So not all of the settlers are... Wow, okay. Map, bring up map please, thank you. That... Okay, I'm gonna actually head back into the train station. I know roughly where I am, but boy howdy did I not anticipate this this coming through as a mod. Also, my companions got left in the dust somewhere, so we're gonna go back into that. Okay, you're about to embark on an amazing adventure to the unknown. The only thing is that your items will be stolen, recovered later, but this can get glitched, and so you can lose some items or some caps forever. You can back off and save all that matters to you and recover your caps with a command. You know, alright, I'm gonna maybe take a screen cap of this. Can I do this? It's gonna take some jiggery pokery. So I managed to find a sort of a back door into where I should have gone in order to trigger this quest. Super interesting. All right. Do a full screen snip. All right, so I've captured it. Or you can use easy mode when you want to touch your stuff. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I saved the game on purpose before all of this started. I'm not yet ready to tackle this, so I'm just going to, just back off. So I'm going to load to my position here. Yeah. Now I've got my stream in a bit of a funny state. All right, I think, has that gotten everything caught up? I think so. I'm just going to double check to make sure that my stream seems to be live on my laptop here. Yeah, all right. How very, very peculiar. All right, so yeah, I'm definitely going to back off from what I was doing. I really want to find out where that goes, but I was totally not expecting to deal with any of that. So we're going to be heading north and getting to Oberland Station. And we will cross that quest when we head south naturally, which won't be for a long while. All right. Here we go.
Did you have any luck with those raiders? I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
It's like the shirt.
We've talked about it, and we've decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's worth giving it another chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
Agreed.
Nakano residents when we can. Find out what their case is about.
We could do that, just so that Nick doesn't keep reminding us of that. Okay, so we've done Oberland Station. I'm not going to speak to Paladin Dan's yet. We are, in fact, going to fast travel back up to Sanctuary. First of all, because we'd talk to Preston and complete that section of the quest, possibly get another, but also to see if we can find that green paint. Oh, hey, looks like I have a viewer. Well, I had a viewer for a very, very brief moment. Oh, that might have just been myself because I reloaded my stream. Well, whatever. Happy to have you join me in the view on demand or whatever the cool kids are calling it when it shows up on YouTube. I do this more just for my own amusement. Sort of a video game diary, I suppose. Every now and again I have someone stop by. Do 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 do. Tuneless humming. All right.
Sensors indicate the presence of radiation.
Oh, this is a problem. All right, so we're gonna sleep this off. Actually, let's just go and do that now. Oh, neat. Okay, so. Yeah, so we're going to sleep for. Well, let's sleep for 14 hours. Let's just take this all the way to morning. So yeah, one of the mods I have is called True Storms, and it just adds lots of great environmental effects, one of which can be rad storms. One of the things that come with rad storms, other than radiation, is the occasional horde of ghouls, which I'd really rather not deal with.
Pardon? Hold
All
on
right.
now.
Oh, hello. Hey, Preston.
Need something?
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
You got it. Alright, now I did gain a level during all of that, so let's go and deal with that, because this finally maxes out our charisma, so we no longer have to deal with the charisma issue, because what I wanted to do, I maxed out my intelligence because I just wanted to ramp up the XP, but that came at a cost, and that's I didn't have a lot to put in charisma. I want to do all the social stuff, but that means that I can't put points in anything else. What I will be focusing on next is probably going to be lockpicking. I would expect that that's the next thing that I want, because I can deal with the fact that I'm not a terribly good shot for a while, but not being able to get into things is going to drive me absolutely insane. So let's take a look around the place. So this building here was already starting to be built in my last stream, so that in and of itself isn't new. We do have some new buildings going on over here. So they are being built. There should be enough power for all of this to get built. These plots, sadly slightly hovering because of the way they got placed, but oh well.
Finally safe from those damn raiders.
Yeah, probably. We've got some good good defenses here. Let's see what else we got going on.
Hey.
Sturges is still doing okay. Oh, visiting mechanic, that's nice.
Yes.
A scavenger, that's pretty cool.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
Yeah, okay, Marcy.
But it won't work right.
That's no reason to go beating the living daylights out of it.
Well, how do I make it do what I want?
I wish I could tell you, but I really don't know.
Then you don't know that kicking it won't work.
Oh,
Excuse
Hey,
me,
stop
miss.
that,
Oh,
please. It
hello
can't
again.
be good for the sensor. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Maybe you can talk some sense into the young lady.
okay, so what's wrong?
Is something wrong?
It's this sensor thing. I want to build a store, you know, somewhere I could sell stuff, but it won't work.
Why not?
Store? I don't think the sensors can build those. Can they?
Maybe?
Maybe.
You know who would know?
Here we go.
That ASAM fella. Maybe you should go find him. Ask him what else these sensor flibbity gibbets can do.
So this is part of the... absolutely, I'll go.
I'll go see him immediately.
Oh, well, that's great. In the meantime, I'll get the new arrivals settled. And hopefully prevent more property damage.
Good luck.
All right. No, I'm totally in favor. So this is part of the questing part of the Sim Settlements package. Yeah, diseases are now a thing. That's a problem. Yeah, let's do some Mirelurk meat. Squirrel bits. What else do we have? Grilled radroach. We can do a whole bunch of those. Breathe underwater for 30 minutes. We're gonna make one of those because I don't like the fact that it uses oil, but I'm gonna need that for when I do the underwater thing at the quarry. Which means I might be carrying it around for quite some time, but there you go. Mole rat meat, a whole bunch of those, please. Mutt chops, we can do one of those. Ribeye steak. Roasted Mirelurk meat. Alright, that should be enough. Anyway, yeah, so the Sim Settlements thing, again, the modding community is bonkers. They've created a mod comprehensive enough that it has questing as part of this whole, on top of the effort to make it almost a SimCity style layout and let everybody build their own stuff kind of modification, which is, how do you even conceive of that in a game like this? I think it's absolutely amazing. Still can't get rid of the body out here, huh? Keeps repositioning it. We have to find a way to recycle it or something. They also added full questing in there, obviously additional dialogue, additional settler interactions. It's just bonkers. Anyway, off I go. He's down in Concord here, so he's not far, and I'm not going to fast travel to get to him. And from there, I can then head south and talk to Paladin. I did not check for, Well, I'm going to have to come back here anyway. I was going to say I didn't check for the green paint, but I'll come back and do the green paint. Our resident ASAM salesman took up his locale, his office, in the corner store up here, just beside the museum. All right. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Oh, hey there. Didn't expect to be seeing you again. Is something up? It's not the ASAMs, is it?
Okay. Is there a problem back there, everyone? All right. Yeah, let's talk about the ASAMs.
I'm here.
So it is the sensors that bring you here. Look, I'll tell you the same thing I told the others. I know it may seem confusing, but trust me, just stick with it. Keep building with it, and provide your people with proper supervision. Eventually, it'll all make sense.
Yeah, but... Hang on, others?
The others?
You're not the first to make use of the sensors. I've provided a fair few to other folk as well. Most seem at a loss what to do with them.
Alright. About proper
What do you mean
supervision.
by proper supervision?
ASAMs are easy enough to use, but sometimes you literally need to tell someone to use them. It's as if people need verbal permission to improve their lives or something.
Alright.
What else do you have?
What else? Are you saying the sensors aren't enough for you? Well, that's a first. Most people complain ASAMs are too complicated. No one's ever asked for more. I'm starting to get the feeling you're not exactly like most people, are you?
Nope. Not a bit of it.
Right, darling, consider me curious. What's your story? Like for starters, that Pip-Boy in your wrist. I bet there's a tale behind that.
You bet. Alright, well...
Why do you ask?
It's not every day someone trips over a Pip-Boy. Heck, it took me years to find mine. So where'd you get yours?
Okay.
What do you know about Vault-Tec?
Vault-Tec? I suppose I know a little bit about them. But considering that Pip-Boy you got there, you may know a lot more than I do. Where'd you even find one in such crazy good condition? Looks as if it's fresh out of vault. Wait, that's not where you're from, is it? A vault?
Surprise!
Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility. I woke up at one point. Some people killed my husband and kidnapped my son. I'm trying to find him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know what that's... Well, I know something like that ain't easy. You might be surprised how common that kind of thing is out here.
See, they didn't have to do
Frozen in a vault part, but...
any of this
I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I don't mean to pick at fresh wounds.
to make some settlements.
But what you said...
They just
about
didn't.
being frozen.
But...
Are you telling me you're pre-war? Before the bombs?
That's right.
That's right. I was in cryosleep until recently.
How's them apples, huh?
That's... Well, that's amazing. You really aren't like most people. Then, you
you don't mind my asking, why is a vault dweller from the past bothering with settlements and ASAMs?
And they allowed for tying it into the storyline too. Like,
I just want my son back.
I suppose you think building settlements will provide you with the resources for that. Why spend time scavenging when others
and it strikes me suddenly, they found a good voice actress
explains why you're so serious about
to do the female character for this game, and probably
Raiders! Hurry!
okay.
Slow down. Take a breath, for God's sake.
Back at the settlement. A whole bunch of them. They've taken hostages, please. You gotta hurry.
Damn raiders are like rat roaches. Crush one and 5 more crawl out. Well, don't you worry, darling. I got your back. You helped me with my raider problem. Only right I help you with yours.
You sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Let's go kick some raider ass.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Right you are.
Come on, get the lid out and move before somebody gets killed.
They really didn't need to go to all this trouble, and it's fantastic. All right, before I do that, though, I know that the ASAMs will have respawned. At least I hope they will have. Have they? Maybe not. Maybe not until I get back. Oh, aren't you clever? You're not letting me grab any more just at the moment. All right, no, that's fine. Let's go do a thing. Is that what my quest is actually set up to be? All right, let's
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
All right, did you already bake out of here? You already booked it out of here. All right, that's fine. Let's go and meet up. Let's go do this thing. Oh, this is great. I don't. No, I did try to do the Sim Settlements thing in a previous series. And I don't know if I ever got... I absolutely must have gotten this far, but I really don't remember this quest at all. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm in brand new territory here. This is exciting. I'm going to do this quest. I'm going to skip Paladin Dan's. I want to go do the Bordello thing because she's actually waiting for me. One of these days, I'm going to get this one laid out with a settlement. So once I get this settlement up and running properly with Sim Settlements, I'll then start expanding it outward in a separate, basically separate stream. I'll expand it out into 10 Pines, the drive-in, and the Red Rocket truck stop. Maybe Oberland Station, but that one might have to wait. Problem is it just takes a lot of time, but I am getting faster.
Life can change in moments like this. See you around.
Confused. Slightly confused. Oh, it's not there. It's outside of... oh, jeez, I'm an idiot. Okay, so fast travel it is because I'm a moron. Actually, I can come at them from Red Rocket Truck Stop, which isn't that far away. So, what the hell? Let's just run there. I do like the immersiveness more doing it that way. All right. I am going to go find a mod that enables... Hello. What were you guys shooting at? Settlers?
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Yeah?
All right. No, that's fine. What the? Who was saying that? Okay. I got conflicting things to deal with here. Oh, hello, that's Abernathy Farm. I think. I can't believe I remember that name. But okay, that's fine. Okay. I'll eventually be directed there by Preston. All right. Ah, come on. Stop that. Map.
Hi.
What?
Ooh, that's bad. I don't want to deal with blowflies, thanks.
Take one step closer and I shoot.
All right.
What's going on here?
You stupid. What do you think's going on?
All right.
Look, I'm sure we can work this out. No one has to die.
You wasted a whole bunch of us at Concord. So now you're gonna watch some of your people die.
I'm gonna change your mind.
Is there anything I can say that will change your mind?
Nope. They die.
Wait. Oh wait. That's the thing. When you get properly level appropriate combats, it can be quite exciting and invigorating. All right. So only really the two of them? Pretty sure there were more than that. But... that got settled so quickly. Because this is why you have a team. Yeah, I guess it was only really the two of them. Oh, no, maybe three. Four. Oh, so that was a settler. The raider, another raider. Okay. Alright, so what does this mean in terms of check in with the stranger? Alright.
Excuse me.
Damn. That could have gone better. At least it's over now. Say, before we came here, I wanted to ask you something. This maybe isn't the most appropriate time or venue for a chit-chat, but have you got a minute?
Well, sure.
Of course. What's up?
Well, this may seem abrupt, but the Commonwealth. By now, I'm sure you've experienced enough to form an opinion about it, so tell me, what do you think of it all?
Could be worse.
I've seen better. And I've seen worse.
So,
I hate to think what you saw before the bombs dropped, but you're right. Overall, the Commonwealth's not much to write home about. It's a real mess out here. People living in dirt, barely enough food or clean water, Random attacks from raiders, ferals, or God forbid, synths. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way. It just might be possible to bring back a measure of the civilization to the wastes. Like what you used to have.
Alright, tell me more.
You made some good points. Tell me more.
You've already seen firsthand what ASAMs can do. And you've shown interest in what more you can get out of them. What if I were to tell you, we've only scratched the surface? And maybe, if you're willing, we could perhaps do more than you ever imagined. I've got plans, but I feel they'd go a whole lot smoother if I had a reliable partner to ride shotgun.
Yep, fair enough. You've got some good tech.
It's a partnership. You and me, working together to try and rebuild the Commonwealth. What do you say?
Well, what's my role in it?
What exactly do I have to do?
I need someone I can trust. Someone who'd be willing to go to bat for me. But mostly, I just need you to keep on doing what you've already been doing. Building up settlements and kicking ass.
We can do that.
From what I've seen so far, you more than fit the bill on the kind of partner I need.
Alright, I'm in.
Alright, I'm in.
Hell yeah! You are not gonna regret this. I suppose a proper introduction is in order. Name's Jake. Jake Evans. And it's a pleasure to be working with you.
Pleased to meet you too. So what now?
So, what now?
Alright. With the formalities out of the way, let me answer a query of yours. Earlier, you showed an interest in getting more out of ASAMs. Now, if that's something you really are serious about, then I know where to find the equipment we need.
Ooh, there's a quest involved in getting the equipment.
It's a small problem.
Alright. Go on.
Go on.
It's a problem we've already had some experience with. Raiders. The place with the ASAM equipment has been claimed by a raider gang. Really dug their heels in. And they're not open to doing trade. But I reckon together we could break into the little base and grab what we need. However, we would be in for a tough fight. So, you think you'd be up for that? Taking on a raider stronghold?
You know it. Questions first, though.
I have some questions first.
Of course. What do you want to know?
Okay. How many raiders?
Any idea how many raiders we're talking about?
I'm not too sure of exact numbers. A handful at least. 10, maybe 20. So, best we be prepared.
That's fine.
What exactly are we looking for?
Well, I'm not entirely certain. That's not exactly a reassuring answer, is it? For a while now, I've been looking for this particular piece of tech. I don't know what it's called, but I think I know what it's meant to do. And if we get it, it should help us do more with the ASAMs.
Alright, tell me more. Oops. That key.
Tell me more.
Alright, how do I explain this? Right. Okay, so right now, we got ASAMs, right? And for the most part, they work just fine. However, for them to function even better, they need to be connected to some kind of computer, I think. And without this computer, we can't unlock the ASAM's higher functions. So that's what we're looking for, this computer thing. If we can find it, I think we can make the sensors do a lot more.
Alright, now what's my role in this
Tell me
little
about
attack?
my role in this.
Well, I hate to be clear, you'd be the extra muscle. I wish we could just waltz in and ask for what we want, but that's not really an option.
Alright, no, I'm good.
Nothing else.
Alright then. So, think you could tackle some mean old raiders on their home turf?
I will definitely help.
Don't worry. I'll help you deal with these raiders.
Well, alright. Now this equipment we're after was delivered from Concord Hardware to an old Air Force satellite station called Olivia. So that's where we'll be heading. But before we go there, might want to make a pit stop or two. I understand a nearby farm has had recent dealings with this particular group of raiders. It might be worthwhile asking them about it. See if we can't get more up-to-date intel. Also, I've got a small cache of gear hidden nearby Olivia. It's probably still there. Would be useful for a little venture. I'll mark your pip-board with our points of interest, but it's up to you what we do. I'm handing over the reins.
Fair enough. Wow. seriously hardcore. I'm just saying. Hey.
I want to trade a few things.
No, we can. You just head on back. How about? All right. Okay, we gotta go back just to be able to get the green paint. I'm gonna fast travel for this bit. Let me get the green paint. Good God. Okay, we're putting off the Bordello quest, I guess. We're seeing where this one leads us. And given the hour, this will be our last quest this evening. And I'll pick up the Bordello quest possibly tomorrow. Taking a couple of days off from work. So I'm not back until Monday, and it's currently Thursday, I think. I've lost track. I don't understand what time means anymore. All right. Is that camera really in the best position? That doesn't really look like it's in the best position. I think it needs to be a hair down. How about that? That feels like it's framing a little bit better. All right. Never satisfied. All right. Hey, look, we're back and it's raining, and we're gonna save because save now, save often, save forever. All right. So there it is. That's what I was missing. All right. So let's. I just want to sort this. Speak to the local. Oh, that's where I have to speak to the local farmers. I was going to say I'm just going to pop down to. All right. Well, let's
Pardon?
We're just going to make that trip manually again. I'm hoping that these two industrial areas will eventually have quite a few shops laid out in them. Now what I might end up doing is actually manually setting these to be my shops once I have that ability, so that all the shops are sort of up front and the scrapping is in behind. That's a level of control I probably don't need to exercise in this mode, but you know, I can dig it. Okay, so we're going to go up and over and behind. Yeah, we're kind of going over to Abernathy Farm here. Save now, save often, crash my computer, you know, all the good stuff. Hello.
Hi.
That's close enough, stranger. You're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
That's fine. I'm friendly.
It's okay. I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything.
That's fine.
I tell ya, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
So, what do you grow?
What kind of crops do you grow here?
Mostly potatoes so far, but we're starting on melons. Lake Abernathy. Are you new to the Commonwealth?
How long have you been farming?
Has this farm been here?
Generations, I'd say. My father, and his father at least. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
What's involved?
You need to start up a farm.
Well, my father would have told you it's the 3 L's. Land, labor, and love. You gotta have land to work, you gotta put in a full day's labor, and you gotta love what you do. Anyone who doesn't ain't gonna last long.
Yeah, I can see that.
If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Maybe the Minutemen can help?
What about the Minutemen? If you join up, we can all help each other against the raiders.
You don't say. I thought the Minutemen were all gone. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought.
That's
so you
rubbish.
can understand why I'm glad to hear the Minutemen are back. Though a bit too late for my Mary.
Sorry, buddy. That's terrible.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
All too well, I'm afraid. My sympathies are with you both.
I'm sorry to hear you say so. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too.
Well, we're getting that back for you.
His family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Absolutely.
Do you know where they're coming from?
Yeah, pretty sure I do. One of them mentioned Olivia locket. My guess is they're holed up in that old USAF station.
Okay. All right, crew, let's go do a thing. Okay, so that... Where is... Oh, it's all the way up there. All right, so we got to find Jake's cache first, but it's on the way. So that's to the northeast. We're going that way.
Hey!
Let's go, crew. Friendship and the Commonwealth demands that we get that locket and the ASAMs. Oh, I'd forgotten there was a cave back here. I'm not going to look into it now. Nope, not going to do it. 80 million distractions. Somebody remind me to go back and check that at some point. There's also a spot out by the lake north of town I want to check out that I think might have had a secret entrance. I know where to find it. I don't need to describe it. It's kind of on the west side of the lake somewhere, but... Alright. Like, the audio for this mod for the storms is amazing. It couples really nicely with the visuals. Like, I feel wet. This is awful. Which, kind of by definition, makes it amazing. Alright. Whoa, whoa, hello. Yeah, hello. Wow. Alright, you guys are efficient. Who spun me around? Who wanted my attention?
Hey, get my rope.
I knew that.
Somebody spun me around to get my attention.
You okay there?
Yep. Don't think anyone... I mean, Nick might have.
Something for you?
We talk?
Hey, Valentine.
Hey, let me ask you.
Alright, you wanted my attention. Sure. Ask away.
Sure. Ask away.
Just with everything that's happened with you and family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
I'm alright.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, People were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's
Commonwealth
minds at that point.
Provisional Government, I think.
We're still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor and poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs.
And security finally put enough holes in him to drop him. They say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned.
An early model.
It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own. Sin. The man killed every rep at the talks. Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why would you want to live among bigots like that?
Now, I couldn't really blame them, given the circumstances. But folks sure started turning the other cheek when I showed up with the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts.
The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening.
Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing. Just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested and said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it.
Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide
All
where
right.
I was.
I like this mayor.
People seem to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys?
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep.
That's great.
That rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
All right.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins.
But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing.
Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that
Good for you, Nick.
Things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Yeah. Especially because it's getting ridiculously rainy out here. And lightning-y. Alright. Alright, so a little bit ahead is the stash.
Hold on, we're near the cache. Just give me a second. I hid this stuff a while back. First checked out the area. Aha! Looks like it's all still here.
Sweet.
How do you like the headwear? Pretty cunning, don't you think?
You look great.
I think you look pretty good.
Oh, you're too kind. Don't want you feeling left out now. Here, for you.
I don't know what he gave me, but I'm good. Well, you know what? I should at least take a look at what I got dumped on me. A red batting helmet, perhaps? I don't know what he gave me. I'm not going to worry about it over much. Alright. So having done that, what's the next part of this mysterious quest that we're on for the Sim settlements? Scabbers the light. Travel to the satellite station. Alright. That's just basically up here. We're going to try to do it in the dark. And if you think it's dark on the stream, yeah, it's just as dark in person, and it's a mood. It is definitely a mood.
Wait up.
All right.
Hold back. Scout the area for Nazis. I'll let you deal with the raiders directly outside of Liberty.
All right.
Once you're done taking out the trash, I'll meet you at station's entrance.
You bet. I am on it. That is not what I meant to do. Katie? Oh,
I can handle these raiders on my own.
All right, just don't go too far away.
Alright, the attack dog managed to find us. Alright. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know what all that was about, but we're gonna eat some crispy squirrel bits. We're gonna do some Rataway too, just to clear up the last of the rads.
Oh, sorry.
It's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it? Alright. Almost impossible to see anything at this hour of the night. I should have. Oh boy, is that ever beautiful! Is there anywhere that I could go to actually rest for the evening? Ten Pines is on the other side. You know what? I'm going to take that opportunity because, and I'm even going to cheat and fast travel to do it because I've tried to do nighttime fighting in this. It's just so dark. I guess partly because of the graphics mods that I put in there, because I don't ever remember it being that dark in a normal playthrough. Adds so much to the sense of literally don't go out at night. Like, there's not like there's any electric lights. When it gets dark and there's not like a really, really bright moon out.
I might bend your ear for a moment.
Oh. Sure.
Of course. Go right ahead.
So gracious, Mom. I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for your family. Ever since the day my visual senses were first switched on. You, sir, so good with young Sean and so trustworthy to look after such a newborn bundle of joy.
Okay.
It warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt in the bombs. I searched but found no evidence of your death. I could only hope you all made it in time. And when you returned...
Hey, thanks for your help fighting them off.
Glad to help.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
That's
Okay.
it. Hey, Codsworth.
Mom, perhaps now would be a good time.
Okay, we gotta go through that again because we got interrupted, but sure.
Of course. Go right ahead.
So gracious, Mom. I've always had such a... You and... So, you can imagine. I searched, and when you returned, but the news... The news of Sir and young Sean. Believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I'm a hero?
You think I'm a hero? I'm far from it.
Don't sell yourself short, Mum. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, Mum, you have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
Means a lot,
Thank
thanks.
you, Codsworth. That means a lot.
No thanks necessary, Mum. I wouldn't care of it. I truly believe if the Commonwealth is to turn itself around, you're the one to do it. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Codsworth, you have gained the Robot Sympathy perk. Sweet! Bullets explode on impact, doing 15 points area effect damage. That's cool, and I'm not going to sell this particular item, but I don't really like pipe pistols, so... Alright. Ugh. So tail end of a rad storm, and we had an infestation that came with it. That's fantastic. That's all I'm saying. Alright, let's go and sleep for 6 hours.
Oh, sorry. Oh, silly me. Again.
Let's take a quick look over the farm.
It's not exactly paradise, but what is, right? With some hard
Yep.
work, I think this could be a decent place to live.
I actually fully agree, and I hope you all make a go of it here, and I will be around to help out eventually, I swear, but I do unfortunately have somewhere to be. Which is right back up at that station, which I'm going to come in from the other side, but that's fine. Sorry, Jake, I know you've been waiting for me out there, but... Be careful, there's often dogs down in this gully. Okay. Yeah, so when we're doing quests that are level appropriate, I can get one-hit kills if I snipe to the head. Which is sort of my mode of playing this game when I'm playing, you know, without the entire army. Hey, Jake. Stay frosty, buddy. It's actually nice they actually have him patrolling around the outside. Like, they could have just had him standing someplace. Like, attention to detail. There's somebody here somewhere. But I can't see them. Come out wherever you are. Oh, hello.
This level of security is necessary these days. So long locked doors.
Armor workbench. Some supplies. I would have come through anyway for the.
So, you really don't like raiders, do you? Without a good dust. There were a few lookouts around the perimeter, but I took care of them. Shouldn't have to worry about anyone raising the alarm. At least not right now. Say, before we head in, would you care for a bit of advice?
Sure.
Sure. What's up?
This particular raider group packs a little more artillery than the usual riffraff. And that includes some nasty big miniguns. Just remember, miniguns need a few seconds to warm up before they start firing. So make sure you use that to your advantage. And make sure you get your ass behind some damn cover. You can't get hit by what can't see you.
Sure, that's good advice.
I always appreciate good advice.
Come on, let's head on in.
Not just yet, actually. I'm going to climb the scaffolding. Probably some stuff up there. And I will be right back down. The least of which is that material, so... And I guess that's it.
My bad.
Alright, Jake, let's do the thing. It's our final quest of the evening. Well, I mean, we might wrap this up by getting you back to Concord, but I mean, this will be the final and talking to Jake. And you know how this goes. It's never over until it's really over. But anyway, let's go and do the thing. Now, with some luck, I should be able to very carefully sneak through this. Anybody actually believe that? All right.
about this place looks a tad unsafe.
I also want to get this silenced at some point.
I wonder.
Can you see a damn thing?
We're in luck. Air Force kept a log of inventory, and it mentions a delivery from Concord right here. From Concord Hardware, delivery by Boston Direct, courtesy of Senator K. S. Magnuson, Item 1, industrial-sized Romco ComHub unit. ComHub. That must be the ACM equipment we're here for.
All right.
And I think it's stored behind that door up ahead, which is locked. Huh. Looks like it was recently tampered with. It's an extra level of security. Now, I reckon I could get through it, though. Just give me a few minutes. In the meantime, I'd appreciate if you take care of any raiders around. I don't like the idea of someone sneaking up on us while I work on this. What the fuck was that? Hey.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Sorry, Nick. You panicked me. Alright, everyone chill out. Like, seriously chill the heck out, please.
Man, come back. I was having fun.
Want to have a little more fun? Come on upstairs.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Oh, that's true. Come on, go to sleep, please.
No sign of him now.
I find this level of darkness entirely unnecessary.
Probably a lot of goodies in here, but let's deal with the raiders first. And then do a clean sweep of this place later.
They had no expense.
Ah, great.
Fine then.
Well, at least you got him.
Disappearing act, huh?
Peekaboo!
Hostile light.
I mean, this isn't really realistically going to get better until, until I can get myself properly sneaky.
My bad. Oh, silly me. Again.
Building extension or something?
All right, we're not gonna keep pretending.
And that's how it's done.
Yeesh. All right, let's talk to this terminal. What do we got going on here? Satellite dish is offline. Distream status. Database network offline.
My bad.
I think our buddy is getting accosted back there. Let's go and deal with that, shall we?
Ooh, sorry.
And that's how it's done. We showed them. Yeah?
Not sure what to do about this raider who...
Never a dull moment.
Let's save the game here and then... Alright, I've helped Jake, but while I've helped Jake, I'm gonna go and quickly take a tour around down here and clean the place out. Rescue all the plushes, no questions, no exemptions, I mean. Anything in here I can use? Absolutely anything, because I'm gonna need all sorts of resources back home. Especially aluminum. Try to grab everything that isn't nailed down. Tree of Mary's locket. I knew it was down here somewhere. Alright.
Got it.
What was that?
Alright, backing off until the fire burns itself out, because ow! Healing potion's good.
Does no one believe in proper lighting anymore?
If we're gonna dance?
Bothering anybody now.
You would not believe how this place sets off my cleaning senses.
Now, one of the nice things about the Sim Settlements thing is they'll be generating their own income, they'll be generating their own resources, which means I don't have to spend a lot of money and resources myself sort of building all that stuff up, which is great. It probably means I can free up, not spend quite as much time buying and selling stuff in order to generate the resources I need in order to make those places fly. Should mean I can spend more time, like when I do gather stuff, for resources. It'll be just for expanding out to new colonies, and then eventually outfitting... Brain is not functioning. Outfitting my crew with better weapons, outfitting the colony members with the settlers with better gear. So, all right. I think I have passed through here and ransacked most of it. Certainly I've given it a good college try. And now I can pop myself upstairs and see what Jake's gotten up to. Oh, hello, what's back here? Oh, okay, yep. Is it booby trapped? I don't think so, but let's just be careful.
My bad.
Mighty impressive. Thanks for the help. I was not enjoying the shootout developing there.
Oh, it is
I
work.
hardly broke a sweat kicking their asses.
Oh, dang it. Dented my helmet. Oh, well, better than a bullet to the brain box. All right, let's get down to business. Raiders interrupted as I was finishing up. Just need to hit the last few keys on the terminal and... Hey, presto! There we are.
Yep, I'm coming, I'm totally coming.
Help yourself to anything that takes your fancy. Only one thing I'm interested in.
My bad.
Right over here.
Alright.
Perfect.
More books for... Oh, novice safe for once. I think this is an early quest, so it's not completely surprising, although some places that took me to early quests had... Ooh, Claudia's digital files. Actually, there's another quest I can handle when I get back to Sanctuary. Always with the quests. Hey Teddy, appreciate you doing this. When the hub arrives, get it unpacked and connected ASAP. Don't forget to reposition the satellite roughly between Serenitatis and Tranquillitatis. The hub itself will do the rest. Regards, Carl. Can I even do that? Okay. I think I've basically gotten everything.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Huh. Would you look at that? Interesting. Very interesting.
Alright, what is it?
What is it?
Oh, right. Take a look. Shipper label reads from Concord Hardware. This is definitely the equipment we're here for. No mistake there. This is the ASAM comm hub. As best as I understand it, this thing connects to the sensors somehow, allowing them to do more stuff.
Well, that'll be useful.
But I wouldn't really know how it does that until I turn it on. Although looking at it, doesn't look like time's been too kind to this old gal. I'm already seeing a fair number of damaged components. I wonder if it'll still be able to run.
Can we fix it?
Can we fix this?
I don't even know how bad the damage is yet. I'll have to take a closer look back at the hardware store.
Fair enough.
Well, I'd say we're done here. We found what we came for. No reason to stick around. You were a big help. There's no way I could have done this by myself.
Tell me about the combat.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
Well, like I said, I won't really know until I can turn it on. I'm fairly familiar with ASAMs, but this is a new piece of technology for me. It's probably going to take a while to figure it out.
It's okay.
It was a cakewalk. No problem at all.
I'd hate to see what you consider difficult. See, if you've not already done so, now might be a good time to get your bearings. Still can't imagine how overwhelming all this must be for you. Maybe check in on any settlements you've got going. Or if you think you might need more sensors, There may be some not too far from here. A place called West Everett Estates. But I should warn you, area's overrun with super mutants. Might be a challenge for you, even after this.
No, I might do that.
I might be able to do that.
Well, if you do decide to go, take care. I'll contact you once I've looked over the comm hub. Hopefully by then I should have some idea of how it works.
Isn't this interesting?
Stay safe out there, alright? Oh, and again, great work today.
So, this is super interesting that as part of the settlements quest, they're sending me to a lot of places that I would probably have...
9 circles am I gonna get this thing back?
Sorry, making a sound adjustment. Sending me to a lot of places that I would have gone anyway just by naturally exploring, but they sort of repurposed, like they've turned them into quest locations, just asking you to go there and check it out, and then maybe adding a few ASAM sensors there. Like, it's really clever that they've integrated it this fully, you know what I mean? Like, now, can I use this by any chance? Okay, no. They've repurposed this for Jake's mission. There would have been some data on here that I could have read, and they've repurposed it. And that's fine, because I don't recall that it was super duper important. Okay, so what do we got here? We report our success to Blake Abernathy. We can go and do that on our way back. Going to talk to the settlers at Greentop, but I'm not going to do that right now. Build and activate a radio beacon at the drive-in. I will eventually. So what do we got here? That we're going to track. Because we're going to basically... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the quests to upgrade the sim settlements, the quest side of it, to upgrade my character, because I would be going to places anyway. Following this quest line will help me visit places, gather the ASAM sensors I need. In the alternate stream, what I will do is I will start, I think, maybe trying to lay out additional settlements, and I'll do them as just a big batch. Like, I could go to Abernathy Farm, I think, and get one up and running pretty quickly. Oh, that's pretty big. No, Red Rock. I'll stick with my original plan. Red Rocket and 10 Pines, and Red Rocket, 10 Pines, and Brain is not functioning. The drive-in. And get all of those up and running, because that'll form a nice quartet, and hopefully I can get like trading routes centered around the drive-in, because that's a really good sort of northern central location. So all right. Yeah, here, this is the train tracks route. So isn't that interesting, right? All right. Going to go to Jake Abernathy. So let's crawl out of here. And yes, for the sake of expediency, I will fast travel there. I'll fast travel there. Fast travel back home to see if Jake has anything new to say. Not Jake, our old trader fella, whose name temporarily escapes my mind. The one who came racing down to find us when we were with the ASAM sensor fellow, Jake. Okay, that's Lucy. Blake Abernathy, here we go. Come on, buddy, up on your feet.
Any luck finding that locket?
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? That's great
There you
news.
go, buddy.
Connie's gonna be speechless. Whatever the Minutemen need, you can count on us. We got a decent workshop here, and Connie's sure to go leaner on her prices after what you've done.
Good. Actually, I do want to protect this place because unlike the other places, this one has known characters, and I'd hate for any of them to die. So if I build up a new settlement, it'll be here. I think I might just set one up here first because I can basically check the bounds. It's a huge area, right? So I can actually lay out a small town down in that lower field without even impacting anything that's up here. And it even goes all the way back there, so eventually I can add, I'll add shops back there, maybe? Anyway. All right. So that's solved that issue. Let's start wrapping up a few of these things here. I still haven't done applying paint to the wall because I haven't brought the green paint. All right, so let's go and deal with that. Still haven't done Sadie, but we're not doing that this evening. The fate of Jake Whitfield. I now know, actually, I can deal with part of that right here, and I'm going to so I don't forget it. I can go into my inventory, miscellaneous. It's this that I was after. Sometime back, I thought I'd accidentally recycled something, but it turns out I already had this. So let's read the Boston Bugle article. A young genius of CIT, Jake Whitfield, 14 years old, is one of the youngest person in history to be accepted to the prestigious school, the CIT. I think it's a Commonwealth Institute of Technology or something like that. Claudia and Christian Whitfield, residents of Sanctuary, couldn't be more proud of their son. He created his very own video game at the age of 7. Mr. Whitfield told the Bugle, with a huge smile and sparkles in his eyes. Mrs. Whitfield told us a story about how Jake is always writing what he is thinking and leaves his notes all over the place for them to read. I think I've done most of this, but I think I've read most of these. These are the Vault applications. Let's talk to this, or read this one. To Mom, I just got hired by a company in Hartford for a very super duper secret project. So secret that I can only send you a quick email. He said I'll be able to call you guys once I have settled in my apartment, fully paid. Can't wait to talk to you guys. I'm excited. See you soon. Yeah, but I thought, I mean, doesn't that end the quest? I mean, effectively? Jake Whitfield's note. I miss you, Mom and Dad, so much. His delirious epiphany. Doggy not yummy, regional, doggy bad, need to go. Too much radiation in here. I think I'm going to turn the basement into my new home so that I can get out of my power armor more often. Don't think that was related to Jake's stuff, though. I thought it was Claudia's digital files that I had to sort out. Curious. Alright, quickly, I'm going to pop up to Vault 111. Because basically he either came back, but after the bombs dropped, or didn't actually manage to make it to Hartford. Like leave for Hartford before the bombs dropped. And he knew his parents had gone into the vault. The Whitfields, this is an expansion quest, but it deals with a family known as the Whitfields, who were actually part of the original game. And so they kind of reused that family. But
no accounting for taste.
Did he end up here somewhere? That is... Yeah, no, this mysterious basement is for another mod, which I've already shown what's in there. On my previous stream, go watch my previous streams. First one, actually. I knew what was in there. Where... So it's like he... I mean, he almost certainly died. By way of radiation in the blast, so probably he got turned into a ghoul. Or he just died from the radiation, but it's not clear what I do to follow up on this mystery. It's very frustrating. He couldn't get into the vault, so I kind of expected he might be up here. He apparently tried to maybe eat a dog that he had killed. Found that it wasn't sitting well with him, which is fine. But that doesn't give me an idea on where to find him, you know what I mean? So I may have to, again, look up how that quest resolves itself. Because I don't think I have enough clues.
Some wastelanders eat the most disgusting shit without batting an eye. Or batting both eyes, technically. You can bat one eye, but then it'd be a wink.
Everybody's doing trash recycling, and that's okay. Hey, buddy. That is not the guy that I was actually after. It's you. Hey.
If you got a minute, would you mind checking on my old buddy Amos? He lives in a shack not far from here, and I haven't heard from him in a spell. I'm starting to worry if something's happened to the old coop.
Yep, sure.
Sure thing.
Much obliged. Here's where you can find him.
Okay. I will just add that to the incredibly growing list of things that I have to eventually sort out.
Your vision as always. Glad to have you back.
Oh, very sweet of you.
Thanks to you, this farm will carry on.
Good to hear. All right. I think we might actually be done for the evening, because the next task. Hey, how are you guys doing?
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? Thanks, friend.
So weird.
Decided to stop by and check on things, huh?
Yep. Yes, I did. See, check this out, right? They are, in fact, building their own places. That's really good to see. Really kind of excited to see what the next stage of this is as the quests develop. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I
most unpleasant.
All right. Let's call it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hit the magic sleep. I'm going to set it for 10 hours. I'm going to get up at 6 in the morning, provided there isn't a raider attack to fend off. I'm going to save the game. I'm going to call it an evening. Any crises? No? You know who I haven't seen recently, actually, is Dogmeat, also known as Little Pip. I'll have to track him down at some point. It's possible that he returned to
I battled social anxiety a lot as a kid.
the Red Rocket truck stop.
Most of the time it was more of a slaughter battle.
Odd, right?
Pardon?
Just don't like losing characters.
Lady, you and the Minutemen have our gratitude and our support.
Thanks. Oh, and I was going to do the green paint thing. All right, well, green paint's coming up next week. Or next day. Next session. You know what I mean. Words. I can words. So here we go. Saving the game. And we will start out here, continuing on our amazing quest.
Plenty of folks can fix an alarm clock. But have you ever tried to eat one? It's pretty time consuming.
Wow. Somebody should give you a hand with that. Anyway.
Raiders thought we were easy.
So here we go. This has been Code Weaver Plays Games. See you in the next stream.